fragrant friends, it's Jay. Today's video is going to be about some fragrances that I've been playing with, I've been wearing this winter that are really giving me life. I normally wear these fragrances in warmer weather, and they're really uplifting me, but they're also lasting in this winter weather. So I wanted to share these with you. I'm going to do categories. I'm going to start with my freshies. They're kind of soapy, and all of these fragrances, they're either going to have a bright floral top, they're going to have a juicy fruity top, something that reminds you of life, something bright that you would, feel in the summertime, but also a warmer base that you would need to give you some warmth in this wintertime. So because, those two things, I think they go really well together and, are really helpful when you need some life in the winter. Everything is brown, but they remind me of, the fruits and the florals that you would feel in the summertime. So I'm gonna start. Oh, I'm also gonna list them from least sweet to most sweet in each category. So this category is gonna be my fresh, kind of soapy category. The first fragrance is Elizabeth Arden White Tea. This is tea, white florals with kind of a musky, slightly musky, but more woody base, okay? This has a soapy feel to it, in my opinion. The next one I have is an Aqua Alegoria. Now, these are not known to last for a long time, so I definitely have been spraying my clothes, but I feel like the vibe of this fragrance, what I get when I smell it, is really nice for both seasons. It's orangey, and it's bitter, and it's dry, powdery, but still sweet. And so that woodiness, I kind of get a little woodiness from it too. I think it's great for this time of year. It's just all parts of the orange tree, if you can think. It's the fruit, it's the floral, the greenness of the leaves, the stem, the rind, the bitterness of that. It's really nice. So this is Neroli Bianca by Guerlain. The next one is Tuile d'Hermès, and this is Oh Ginger. This one, I still get the soapiness of the original Tuile, so I think that would be appropriate for this list too. But this one has a little bit more character to me. So with that soapiness, I get at first spray, it doesn't necessarily last throughout the whole fragrance, but I get that ginger. I get a fresh burst, more ginger than I get from the original Tuile. Yeah, and so I also get peony. And so with that floral ginger, it's really nice on top of that soapiness. So this is Tuile d'Hermès Oh Ginger. Really pretty, and it lasts. This is a strong fragrance. Soapy, but with a little bit more spicy floral kick. The next one is Cartier, and this is Bessire Volée. This is the EDP. This one is really beautiful. This is a lily fragrance. Atomizer is okay, not the best, but it's spicy. So lilies are a spicy flower. This fragrance gives you the bloom, gives you the stem, so it's a little bit green and spicy, but also soapy. So this is Cartier Bessire Volée. The next one is by YSL. This is the EDT. This has jasmine, some tea, a little bit of lavender, but the base is warm. Still clean and soapy. I think this fragrance is really beautiful. And this is a, excuse me, this is a longer lasting fragrance as well. So clean, but a little bit warm and long lasting. The next one, I really love this fragrance. I've said it reminds me of a body cream. This is Allure by Chanel. This is the EDP. It's peachy, woody, but it gives me the feel of a body cream. And what I'm finding in the wintertime when I spray this fragrance, I get more of the peach, and it's juicy. It's really nice. So this is Allure, the EDP. So peachy, body cream, kind of with a woody base. The next one is, that's pretty, Oranges Bigorades by Lancôme. And this one is a sweet orange with some white flowers and like a smoky tea base that's warm. This is clean feeling, but sweet. Nothing really soapy about this fragrance. And that's Lancome Oranges Bigoradas. Ooh, you get that smoke. It definitely has a smoky feel. This fragrance is really, really pretty. Really nice. The next one I have is Olympia. This is the EDP by Paco Rabanne. I like this fragrance for now, and I put it in the category of fresh because although it is a vanilla fragrance, it is not the sweetest vanilla. This is not like a candy sweet vanilla. There is some salt in this fragrance, some white florals in this fragrance that definitely brighten the vanilla. So although it is the sweetest of this current list, out of all my vanillas, this would never be a sweet vanilla, but this is a very potent fragrance. So this is going to last you for a while, as far as wearing it on your skin in the wintertime. So this is a really beautiful, let me show you the spray, the atomizer. It's pretty good. But this is nice. This is a really, like I said, salty, floral, but still fresh vanilla. And that's Paco Rabanne, the EDT, Olympia. The next list I'm gonna share with you is still fresh, still clean, but all of these fragrances are a little more sensual. They have a little more powder, a little more musk to add to the freshness of the fragrance, okay? So this is Chanel Oh Tundra. This is the EDP, or excuse me, this is the EDT. And it's grapefruit, white florals, quince, but with the musky, like a woody musky base, okay? The next one is Burberry Her. There's a lot of berries on top, so you definitely get the berry feel, but it's not overly sweet. It's powdery, musky, a little bit woody, but you definitely get those berries. It's airy, but still warm. So that's Burberry Her. This atomizer, I gotta show you. It's really pretty. Look. Ooh. Very nice, very pretty. The next one that I have is Ely Saab, and this is La Eau Couture. This is orange blossom, definitely, but it has a heavy dose of almond and also a heavy dose of vanilla. So while it's still fresh and clean, you still get some sweetness from the vanilla and from the almond, and a little bit of muskiness too. The next one is a little bit harder to find. If you guys can find this fragrance, I would suggest you get it, but I wouldn't pay more than $60 for it. And if you have it in your collection, definitely wear it now. I think it's completely appropriate. This is Omidial, and this is the cologne. This is citrus, this is almond and musk. And this is, you know, all of these notes, all of these descriptions that I'm giving of all of these fragrances are what I get the most. So definitely gonna have to spray your clothes if you spray or overspray this fragrance, but the vibe of this fragrance is definitely bright but still warm, okay? Really, really nice. The next one that I have is Dolce & Gabbana The One. Okay, this is the EDP. I feel like this fragrance encompasses so many things. It is fresh. It is a little bit fruity. It's powdery. Still has some sweetness to it, but it is on the fresher side. I feel like this fragrance you can wear in a lot of different occasions. Okay, so that is Dolce & Gabbana The One. And this next one is Shalamar. This is Soufflé on Intense. I feel like this is probably the most powdery, but you got in my eye, excuse me. But you get a lemony, a soft citrus vibe from the top. It is a dry fragrance. There is a little bit of bitterness to this fragrance, I feel, and it's vanillic, powdery. So it's dry, it's citric, it's vanillic, and a little bit bitter, but still sweet. So this is a really, really beautiful fragrance as well. The next category is gonna be white florals. I'm gonna mention Michael Kors. This is Michael by Michael Kors. And it's tuberose. I smell gardenia. I feel like those two flowers smell alike, but there's also some incense added to this fragrance and some woody notes so that it's not just purely white floral. And it is very, very floral, but they just give it a little bit of warmth, the incense and the woody notes. So that is Michael by Michael Kors. This is the EDP. And of course, I'm going to mention Ely Saab. This is Le Parfum Intense. This is orange blossom, you know, but also with some honey and some patchouli that give it some warmth and a little bit of balminess. It gives it a little moist feeling, but that warmth from the patchouli and the honey definitely work in the wintertime. I'm going to stop this video here and I'm going to mention the rest of my list. All of these are designers. I'm going to do a designer and a niche list. So I'm going to close this out with the white florals and I'm going to come back with the rest of my list.